Hello guys, let's look at an example how to determine a molecular formula from an empirical formula. So remember that the exact number of atoms of each element in a compound is given by the molecular formula, and the empirical formula will give us the lowest whole number ratio of atoms of each element in that compound. So if we have a question where we know the empirical formula of a compound is CH3O, and that compound has a molar mass which is 62.1 grams per mole, we can actually figure out that compound's molecular formula. How to do that? Well, it's very simple. Let's first find the molar mass of the empirical formula. And because the empirical formula is the lowest whole number ratio of atoms, we can just use that and see by how many do we need to multiply that to get to the molecular formula. Let me show you how. So let's calculate the molar mass for CH3O, right? This is our empirical formula. Now we know that we have one carbon atom, three hydrogen atoms, and one oxygen atom. Where do I get the molar mass? Well, I have to take a look at the periodic table, find hydrogen, oxygen, and carbon, and use the respective molar masses of those atoms to calculate the molar mass for the empirical formula. All right, so I have one carbon atom, and the mass of carbon atom is 12.01 grams per mole. I have to add to that 3 times the molar mass of hydrogen atoms because I have 3 hydrogen atoms. So 1.01 grams per mole. And then add to that the mass of oxygen atom, which is 16.00 grams per mole. Okay, if you do this calculation, you are going to get 31.03 grams per mole. Okay, remember that this is the molar mass of our empirical formula. And we know that the molar mass of the molecule is 62.1 grams per mole. So I can take simply 62.1 grams per mole, divide that by 31.03 grams per mole, and that is going to give me the number by which I have to multiply up each atom to get the molecular formula. So if you do that, you are going to get approximately 2. This means that if I had in my empirical formula one carbon atom, in my molecular formula, I'm going to get 2. If I have 3 hydrogen atoms in my empirical formula, I'm going to have 6, right? 3 times 2 is 6. And for oxygen, I'm going to have, again, 2. So it's pretty simple. If you know the empirical formula and the molar mass of the molecular formula, you can always figure out the molecular formula. Okay, I hope this makes sense. See you in the next video.